When people hear stories about life-changing wealth, they often assume it only happens to entrepreneurs, celebrities, or financial experts. But throughout history, countless ordinary people have become wealthy simply by recognizing opportunity early and staying invested long enough to benefit from it. Some bought shares in growing companies, others joined as early employees, and many simply held on while everyone else focused on short-term results. Today we will talk about 10 companies that made ordinary people rich. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10. Netflix, the streaming revolution. Netflix started as a small DVD rental company and transformed itself into one of the biggest entertainment businesses in the world. In its early years, many people did not believe that watching movies and shows online would replace traditional television. However, the company continued investing in technology, original content, and a better viewing experience. Investors who recognized the company's potential and held their shares for many years saw incredible growth. 9. Microsoft, building the digital world. Microsoft became one of the most successful technology companies in history by helping bring personal computers into homes and businesses around the world. In the early days of the computer revolution, few people could imagine how important software would become in everyday life. The company's products became essential tools for millions of users, allowing it to grow into a global giant. Early investors who believed in the future of computers and remained patient through different economic cycles were rewarded with massive returns. 8. Tesla, changing the future of transportation. Tesla is one of the most famous examples of a modern company creating huge wealth for investors. For many years, the company faced criticism, financial challenges, and doubts about whether electric vehicles could compete with traditional cars. However, Tesla continued improving its technology and expanding its production. As electric vehicles became more popular, the company's value increased dramatically, creating enormous returns for early shareholders. Tesla's story demonstrates that investing in innovative companies often requires patience, because the biggest rewards usually come after years of uncertainty and development. 7. Apple, turning innovation into wealth. Apple began as a small computer company, but eventually became one of the most valuable businesses in the world. Through products like personal computers, music devices, smartphones, and other technology, the company changed how people communicate and interact with the digital world. Many ordinary investors who purchased Apple shares decades ago and continued holding them experienced extraordinary growth. The company proves that businesses with strong brands, loyal customers, and a history of innovation can create tremendous wealth over long periods of time. 6. Amazon, from online bookstore to global empire. Amazon started by selling books online from a small operation, and later expanded into almost every area of e-commerce, cloud computing, and digital services. In the beginning, many people questioned whether an online bookstore could ever become a massive company. The founder focused on long-term growth, customer satisfaction, and expanding into new markets. Investors who stayed patient despite years of volatility witnessed one of the greatest wealth-building stories in stock market history. Amazon teaches an important lesson that companies willing to sacrifice short-term profits to build a larger vision can sometimes produce incredible long-term results. 5. Google, organizing the internet. Google began with a simple mission of organizing the world's information, but it grew into one of the most powerful technology companies ever created. Its search engine became a part of everyday life for billions of people, while its expansion into advertising, cloud services, artificial intelligence, and other technologies created additional sources of growth. Ordinary investors who purchased shares and remained invested for the long term benefited greatly from the company's success. Google demonstrates the power of owning businesses that become deeply connected to the daily activities of millions of users. 4. Walmart, a simple business model that created millions. Not every company that creates wealth is based on advanced technology. Walmart became successful through a simple idea: offering customers low prices and building an efficient retail system. As the company expanded across the country and later around the world, it generated significant growth for shareholders. Many ordinary people who invested in Walmart during its early years experienced life-changing returns. The company proves that a business does not need to be complicated to become an incredible investment. A simple idea executed better than everyone else can create extraordinary results. 3. NVIDIA: The Rise of Artificial Intelligence. NVIDIA spent decades developing technology for computer graphics and gaming, but its greatest growth came from its importance in artificial intelligence and advanced computing. For years, many investors viewed it mainly as a gaming company, but its technology became essential for AI systems, data centers, and scientific computing. As the demand for artificial intelligence increased around the world, NVIDIA's value grew rapidly, creating enormous wealth for long-term investors. The company's journey shows how businesses positioned in powerful future trends can experience explosive growth. 2. Berkshire Hathaway: The Power of Long-Term Investing. Berkshire Hathaway became a legendary example of long-term wealth creation by investing in strong businesses and allowing those investments to grow over decades. The company followed a disciplined approach based on patience, quality investments, and intelligent capital allocation. Many ordinary people who invested in Berkshire Hathaway years ago saw their investments multiply many times over. The story of this company proves that building wealth does not always require finding the newest trend. Sometimes patience, smart decisions, and a long-term mindset can create extraordinary financial success. 1. Coca-Cola: A simple product that created generations of wealth. Coca-Cola is one of the most powerful examples of how a simple business can create extraordinary wealth over a long period of time. What started as a small beverage company eventually became one of the most recognized brands on the planet, selling billions of drinks across hundreds of countries. Early investors who believed in Coca-Cola's ability to build a global brand and held their shares for decades experienced incredible returns through stock growth and dividends. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.